Mr. Clerc, you're back to China after a few years, and you can see that China is fully open to the world, and China also promised to, or plan to, achieve around 5% economic growth this year, which will be leading the world economic recovery. What's your assessment of China's growth, and how would this affect Maersk's business?
First of all, really fantastic to be able to travel to China, to meet with our Chinese colleagues and our Chinese customers and exchange views face to face about how our respective businesses are doing and where our collaboration will take us in the future. There is no doubt that as China reintegrates the open world and so on, there will be a lot of opportunities to capture. It is true for us in supporting our Chinese customers that will continue to expand, that will continue to support the green transition, that will continue to support many different industries and verticals across the world and play such an important role in the global economy.
I don't know if you've noticed that China's first 2 months trade volume was very subdued, declined a little bit compared with the same period last year. That's partly due to weakening demand from the US and Europe, and also a bit of a soft consumption, domestic consumption in China, demanding a bit less of foreign products. What's your assessment of China's overall trade prospects for 2023?
And I think the prospects are good because the subdued start, which has been also a subdued fourth quarter of last year, is mostly the consequences of these inventories being run down in North America and in Europe. So you're seeing trade volumes today that are well below the consumption level that we're still seeing in North America and in Europe. And as these inventories start to normalize, we will see the activity, the orders come through again, and we will see a normalization of the volumes up in the second part of the year.
Yeah, tell us about the sustainability part. How can you cut carbon footprint in shipping? As we know, all those vessels, containers, needs a lot of energy to be moved around the world.
We have made the commitment to be carbon neutral by 2040. We have also made the commitment that we will not order any more ships that are running on traditional carbon-based fuel. And we have already 19 large container vessels on order that will be able to run on green methanol. So you could say that actually the decarbonization of our business is starting, and it will have actually the first large container vessel call running on green methanol in Shanghai already in January 2024.
Right. You said you're going to order 14 new vessels. So what does that say about your prediction of the shipping demand in the future? Because shipping industry had already gone through the pandemic. Now it's still going through the geopolitical tensions. If not the maybe shrinking demand from developing economies such as the North America and Europe, because of there's some domestic financial problems. What's the prospects for shipping in the world?
After a couple of years of extremely strong markets, we're seeing that a lot of customers in Asia and in North America have too much inventory, and they are running down this inventory right now before we start to see the ordering coming back in the second part of the year. And certainly this is also true for the US and for Europe, which are the main still consumer markets that depend on trade with Asia.